Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server on the free-to-play account, and that is right guys, the Isle of Gold has returned. So a lot of players did not like this event initially, but by the time we got to the end guys, when we really got these building leveled up, they provided a significant amount of resources. Now they do have a couple changes which came with the last patch. One that I absolutely love guys, if you look right here, functional building, when stepped on, a random building is upgraded. That is right, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these functional buildings, which means that every time you hit, it is going to randomly upgrade a building, which means we're going to have much higher level buildings than we've seen before, which is very awesome. So we made adjustments to resource buildings, defensive buildings, special buildings, which again, we're going to look at in just a moment. They have the edit mode, so which is the modified down here. When we use all the dice rolls, I believe you can change the formation however you see fit. Added a replay feature for territories that were pillaged. Added defensive building rewards. Now this is unique. Before with the defensive buildings, they really didn't do anything. That is why last time we went for mega defense. I am going to do the same this time. On this account, I am going to go all out defense. I didn't like the pillaging that much, even though they adjusted the pillaging quantity and they adjust the pillaging rules. There's no longer a pillaging quantity limit imposed on a player when they step upon the shipyard. When pillaging another player's island, the pillaging must begin from the player's own shipyard. So that will actually appear, I believe, in this little tile right here. To go ahead and start the pillaging, dice refresh have been changed from 1 roll every 2 hours to 6 rolls every 12 hours, guys, which is awesome. Remember, it is an AFK game, meaning that if every 2 hours you have to hop in here to roll your dice, kind of gets away from that. So ultimately, very cool to see. Resource buildings can now be converted to other types of resource buildings. So let's go ahead and get into the event. So we'll do our dice rolls. It's got the little piece again. So resource buildings, there we go. So we got the mines. We got a diamond mine, guys. Look at that, an absolute diamond mine. That is right, 1 diamond an hour. Not too bad because look, it is 13 days, guys, meaning we're gonna stack some diamonds in there. Very cool to build. You can't just leave a newly constructed building empty from a defensive standpoint. So we're going to make sure that we do our defenses here. And this one, since it is the diamond building, guys, test server, don't have the best heroes, but we want to try to make this building a tough one to beat. And I think that's going to be a pretty tough formation. We could swap actually Grez in here. And you know what? We'll swap Grez in here. Then I'm going to swap, let's go with Nara for some crowd control. Or you know what, we'll leave Silas in there. That's okay, there we go. So it is protected, guys. So if anyone does attack, we have our team in there to go ahead and defend. All right, so let's get a couple more. There we go. So look at that, building diamond mine level 2. Now we're going to level this one up again. So reward bonus 107 to 114. Level 2 to level 3 produces 11 an hour. Let's level up that building. So definitely want to focus on this. So produces 11 an hour. That's right, guys. Confines 1 hero. The pillager cannot use confined heroes while pillaging. Confinement confines 2 heroes. Not sure exactly what the confinement is yet, but this is going to be something you absolutely want to build. I can't believe they put a diamond mine in there, guys. That's crazy. So let's see what we got. We got essence, we got resources, guild exchange, labyrinth coins, po coins. So what did we lose? Did they just add, because I remember we had both of these last time, which was good. The guild exchange, I think you can only put 1 of these. So is it going to be pretty limited to the resource buildings? Let's just go ahead and build these out really quick. Because I know they said the resource buildings are going to you're going to have the ability, they're going to get more resources, they're going to produce more resources, but it looks like we're going to have to go pretty defensive in here if we can only build 6 resource buildings. So it's going to give us either a lot more defense or it's going to give us a lot more of our resources. So you can only build 4, guys. Wow, that's going to change it up a little bit, guys. I thought when I read in here you could only build 4. That is it. You can only build 4. So on my pay-to-win account, I'm going for experience and essence and probably diamonds. Guild coins I do get quite a bit of. Same with labyrinth tokens, po coins. This is going to be a super strong way to power level accounts, guys. It seems like it's going to be based on defensive buildings, which we got the same 3 there, same 3 there. So now we have a ton of defensive buildings. Looking right here, let's drop a defensive building. Raises the level of nearby buildings. Enhances nearby stones. Pillager loses dice roll. So let's go ahead and drop that. Abundance buildings within 1 adjoining tile plus 3 levels, excluding the energy towers. Level 10, tile ranges +1. So that'll be buildings within 2 adjoining tiles. We'll get a big bonus there. So we're going to have to build out this map. We're going to have to level up this map, guys. This is going to be awesome to see. So again, these are going to be all defense. So there's going to be a pretty strong strategy in this one, which is awesome. I love it. So we can actually go ahead and, I figure, flank both of these, both of the resources is what I'm thinking. Let's check out some of these buildings though. When pillagers step here, they are weakened and their heroes receive damage increased to 2.5%. When step 2, random heroes are imprisoned. When stepped on, all heroes previously used are imprisoned. Wow. After being stepped on, heroes minus 15% health at the start and then minus 30% with a bleed effect. So significantly less resource buildings. We're going to have to, again, strategically put the buildings that are going to level up our energy towers. That's going to be interesting because we have 14 that we can build here, guys. Enhances nearby stones. So that is probably enhancing these stones. Maximum health of garrison forces within 1 adjoining tile. Special attacks of stones with 1 adjoining tile are triggered twice. And then a bigger tile range. All right, so this gives us 3 more dice rolls, guys, and we can level up the buildings. Start just continuing to maximize these buildings, leveling them up. Remember, we also do have our Crimson Flower, so increases your pillaging dice rolls, reduces debuffs when you pillage, increases loot for pillaging. So we're definitely going to have to drop some of these. I'm not sure if it's going to be better. I'm thinking to stack the resource buildings together once we get them all built because of this energy tower. So we could do 2, I think 2 and 2, and then stack defense is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the way to go. You know what? We'll just go ahead and we'll build whatever in here. Starting with 30 dice rolls, guys, quite a bit. So go ahead, we will level this up because this energy towers, guys, you want to build up the energy towers ASAP. Same with your diamond mine here. We want to level this thing up as much as we can. We want to produce all the diamonds that we can out of the event. Remember, guys, diamonds are used for everything. The more summons we get out of here, same with our building upgrades, getting a lot more Po coins, getting a lot more of our labyrinth tokens, getting a lot more literally of everything. It's kind of crazy. So right here we do have our drop down. While pillaging, attack rating +1. When pillaging, attack rating +1 and +2. So we built a couple of those. We already have 3 flowers right there. And we will just continue to build some more of those, as well as protecting our resources. So again, it doesn't seem like we're going to have as many, boom, imprisonment stone leveled up. We're not going to have as much to do. It seems like it's going to be a lot more about pillaging in this one versus just sitting and stockpiling resources because you only have those 4 buildings. So in here, raise the level of nearby buildings. So ultimately, when we level this one up, it's going to level the other one up. But definitely want to increase the loot. See, increasing our pillaging for all of these flowers. There we go, already at a level 5. But see, still produces 11. Produces 11, successfully defending a pillaging, provides an additional 128% resources yield per hour. So confined heroes, select a hero. Pillagers cannot use confined heroes to pillage this resource building. Wow, guys, take Ainz out of the picture. Boom. Look at that. Oh, that is crazy. So if you guys remember the last event we did of this, Ainz was the hero. People just ran Ainz, and that was it, guys. They destroyed teams single-handedly just running Ainz. Now we are going to confine the heroes. We are going to lock them out. So Ainz cannot attack this building. That is very cool. That is a really, really cool aspect there. But it seems like prioritizing leveling up all of your buildings, just because it's going to be a lot more rare to land on the resource buildings, especially when you're doing rolls and everything else here. Now we'll just continue going in a circle. And again, leveling up all of these buildings, getting a little bit more experience. I believe on level 3 we open up the pillaging dice roll, +2 dice rolls, +3 dice rolls. I want to check out the pillaging if we can get there in 9 more rolls, guys. Again, every resource building you land on, just continue building and developing those resources. Since you only get 4, again, I would absolutely go with diamonds. I think I have a pretty good build. Short of the level factor, that's really the only difference between the ones we have here. Because even here is you want to get that confine ability up so you can lock out heroes, whether it's going to be Ainz, could be Ulna too. I could see a lot of players running a combination with Ulna in here. A couple PvP teams. Successful. You can see what it says. Successful defense, 0 attempts. Boom. Mine went to level 6. Now it went to level 7. As much as I should have just added that last building. There we go. Energy tower got boosted there. So I think we have to guard these, don't we? We'll go with an Ainz and a Lycan here. Make sure, guys, the first thing you do is actually defending these buildings. Makes a really big difference. I don't think I have Scarath built on this. Yeah, I do actually have Scarath. So we'll just 5 pull on that one with Rowan. So that could be a pretty tough one. Of course, build your allies, support some of your allies, assist them, help them build up, especially if they don't have the defenses. Boom, you know what? We'll take the flower. Attack rating +3. And it looks like the building, I think the pillage building might have showed up. So 3 more rolls right there. There we go. The imprisoned stone gets leveled up. And just continue around, guys. This is such a cool event. And again, level up those resources as soon as possible because you want to be able to confine or imprison some of those heroes. I want to get this one to level 5. Energy tower level 5. Let's stack another building here, which these buildings we can swap out and change. So level 5, buildings within 1 adjoining tile +3 levels, which means this is already on level 10. We can confine another hero here. I'm thinking Lucy. Look at that, guys. Confined heroes. You can't lose use Lucy, and you can't use Eins. Seems like with an Eins team in here, that is going to be pretty powerful, guys. 163% resource yield per hour. Level 10 already. So modify, so this is what we can change. So like I was saying earlier, I feel like back saver reset. Let's see if we can take... We want to try, let's swap. Yeah, there we go. So we can swap them. And we can level them up. So we want this building, I'm thinking right in the both sides of the resources. Is what I'm thinking, to double up on resources. We're gonna have to play around with it and see exactly what we're gonna do here. Because I know with this building boosting all the other buildings, this will make a really big difference. I like the 1 extra tile range there. Max health of garrison forces with 1 adjoining tile, 12.5%. But we don't know how effective, not that defensive building, how effective this bleed ability is going to be. Because ultimately, that's probably the building that you want to defend. These are not going to make a difference. So these are the ones you're going to want to actually move kind of off to the side or out of the area, because I'm not too worried, again, about this one being built up. So let's put this one in the middle and then swap one of these here. So we got the building protected on both sides. They're weakened, so their damage will be increased. And then here, again, defensive building to grow it. We're going to have to see exactly how well they work. But there we go, guys. So we got a lot of buffs here, a lot of attack buffs. And we got some pillaging buffs there too, it looks like. All right, so let's check out the pillaging. So they changed this up. So refreshing, so we got 5 of 5 pillaging. You know what? Let's just go ahead and attack to see what it looks like. So here we go. So we got 6 pillaging. Remember, we're starting in the shipyard. And we just got weakened from both the buildings. So put the buildings by the shipyard. Look at that. So we already have 2 negative debuffs the second we come in. Now, if we move, did they fall off? So we have no confined heroes. We get 66 diamonds. That's pretty good. But that's a pretty tough team, guys. Let's see what we can do against these. And I know my PvP teams are pretty sad. I'm thinking Silas in here. Just worried about being able to burn them down pretty quick. We could probably do the, you know what, let's go. Let's try our 5 pull here. And we got lucky with this one because there's no heroes that are excluded. So I'm wondering something like this. And I hope we can't just reset it, because that was kind of cheesy last time. All right, so not too bad. 66 diamonds. There we go. So successful defense is 0. I want to see what the defenses are going to give us. See, they put all the flowers back here. So we'll try to do a big roll here. We can just zoom past the flowers, get right to the resources. And they did the same that I was thinking. If you look right here, oh, we're going to have to pillage. Let's lose this one on purpose. So let's drop in. We'll put in Peggy because we know she is the Knight's Guard. Oh, I thought Peggy had it. So there we go. So defended. I guess for me, it doesn't do anything. I'm going to have to see when we successfully defend. So right there, we burned that one, but they defended this one. No heroes can be confined there. So essentially, we get 6 attacks, and then we'll go back. 66 diamonds, so no successful defenses, which I would love to see. So again, we're going to have to set... I like the defenses around here, but the defenses, they don't stay with you. when you move away from the tiles. So going to be interesting to see exactly how we're going to go ahead and build this out. So in 12 hours, we get some more dice rolls, guys. Make sure you throw some teams in here. Make sure if any of your heroes are looking for an assist, so you can try to build up their islands as well. Because you're, especially if you're in my scenario like here, we don't have 3 full, solid, powerful teams to assist. So we're going to need some help from some of our friends in here, which is going to help a ton when it comes to Isle of Gold. Guys, so this event right now is over on the test server. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I know we did this one last time. It is awesome for resources, guys. It was very cool to see. The rewards out of here, pretty similar. So 3,000 Poke Coins. We get 10, look at that, of our Stargazer cards. Definitely get some red chests out of there. And I love the resource overview, which we have none right now. We're going to have to let these go ahead and build up. 135 an hour, so not too bad there. 142 an hour. Then, of course, down here at the Poke Coins, 14 an hour. This needs to be much, much higher for the production rates to be well worth it. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. That is just a snapshot of the Isle of Gold. And as always, thank you guys for watching.